Today's pick a card is just a little love note, little love message from the universe. It's going to be very quick. I used a lot of cards that don't need over explaining. There's only one card in here that I feel like is going to need a lot of explaining, and I'll take time for that one. But other than that, it's mostly just little affirmations or messages that you need to hear. I feel like oftentimes we get caught up in the negative crap of life, so much so that we block our blessings. So really this is a love message from the universe to you to let you know what you're not seeing and the blessings that you aren't seeing and how to get in touch with them. I don't know, just something cute, something fun. I also put roses on here because me and my son gave all the mothers that we know roses for Mother's Day, and I had some left over. So this is group number 1, and this is your rose. Happy Mother's Day, by the way, if you have children. Here is group number 2's rose. Not just if you have children, but if you're involved with children, if you are bereaved, if you are just waiting to become a mommy. Group number 3 and group number 4. And even if you are not a mom, do not want to become a mom, that's okay too. If you're a man, everybody's welcome. I just added this little touch because it seemed to go along with the theme of a love message. So when you're ready, pick your rose or your group. Actually, I'm gonna take these roses off just to give you a second with the cards in case one of those, look how pretty. Just in case one of those, what the fuck am I trying to say? Just in case you resonate with the cards more. But when you're ready, just click your timestamp and your description below and we will get started. Okay, group number 1, what is your love note from the universe? Well, that's good. The first thing we have is a new start is coming. We also have the unseen, money, body, loneliness. Okay, clearly you're not seeing something here. I feel like what you're not seeing is that all this stuff had to happen to you. Whatever it is that you're going through had to happen in order to make way for new, okay? Perhaps you've lost a lot, all right? It's meant to empower you so that you can get to what's really meant for you. If you feel like you've been losing stuff left and right, or things just haven't been working out, or you're not making the money that you want, or you're not happy with your body, maybe you've been working out and that's not been showing up the results fast enough. Maybe you're feeling really lonely if you've had a breakup recently. It's the universe trying to tell you you're not seeing the big picture here. And the big picture is that nothing that you were hanging on to in your life was actually, like, I don't want to say meant for you because it was in the moment, obviously, but it's making space for something real and true that's going to give you so much more emotional fulfillment. So that is the main overarching theme that I'm seeing here. And again, losing all of this and stepping into this power is going to be very empowering for you. There is nothing sexier than my authentic truth. Yes, true offering, truth. It's to step into who you really are, not this life that you had sort of built to seem, I don't know, I'm kind of like getting a keeping up with the Joneses sort of mentality happening here, or just trying to more so do things that look really good on the outside rather than shining from within. And so it's meant to empower you and be who you are, like be steady in your truth. When I lean toward love, I am led. My vibes speak louder than my words. I choose to, what? Oh, I choose to learn through love. Gentleness. Mouse. Okay, this is the card that I want to read to you guys. Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? And what was that? When I lean toward love, I am led. I think you guys are meant to just lean into this and spread. Okay. There's a message coming through. Let's see. Feminine. Step into your feminine energy. We have money again. You're not seeing a financial opportunity. Perhaps you've lost a job. You're not realizing that, you know, it's trying to guide you. And what's funny is the universe tried to guide you in a gentle way, and I feel like you're not really feeling like it was very gentle, and the universe is being like, joke's on you, girlfriend, because this was the most gentle route we could have taken. And then we have, oh, sex. Okay. So it could be that you're just lonely and you're like, you know, what the heck? Where did my person go? But that wasn't your person. That's not who you're meant to be with. Now, I do have some Native American in me, but I have not done my due diligence. So I'm going to read straight from the book because these are medicine cards and I don't want to get my white person shit all up in it. So I'm just going to read you straight from the book about mouse medicine. And I feel like these are so thorough that it's going to tie all this other stuff together and we'll probably be done. This is really long, by the way. Mouse, if I could see the world through your tiny eyes, maybe then I would know how to scrutinize. Every detail carries weight and true to its purpose has its perfect puzzle place to stop the three-ring circus. Mouse says, I will touch everything with my whiskers in order to know it. Paradoxically, this is both a great power and a great weakness. It is good medicine to see up close. It is good medicine to pay attention to detail. Look, and we have the unseen. You're just not seeing something, which is kind of the whole point of this reading, but what is that? Mouse has many predatory enemies, including birds, snakes, and cats. Since mouse is food for many, it has a highly developed sense of danger at every turn. So-called civilization is a highly complex set of components which calls for more and more organizational skills and scrutiny to detail every year. Mouse is a powerful medicine to have in these modern times. Things that might appear insignificant to others take on enormous importance to mouse. Mouse people anger many other medicine types because they appear to be nitpickers. Mouse people will spot the lint on your coat even if it matches in color. They will try to convince you that the simple task is fraught with difficulty. They are fixated on methodology. They sort and categorize and file away for later use. They may seem like they're hoarding, but this is the farthest thing from Mouse's mind. They are merely putting everything in order so that they will be able to explore it more carefully at a later date. So yeah, this is sort of encompassing you to see the details, see the workings behind what's happening. And I know that that can be really, really difficult, but the first step is just to accept in your heart that it's all this stuff is happening and going wayward and sideways to make room for this true thing that it's actually going to provide you with the emotional fulfillment that you were seeking in this other old life, quote unquote. The chiefs tell us that without Mouse, there would be no system of knowledge. Mouse ended Renaissance man and hearkened the age of specialization. Mouse knew from the very beginning that there is always more to learn. One can always delve deeper and deeper and deeper. If your personal medicine is Mouse, you may be fearful of life, but very well organized with a compartment for everything. You should try to see a larger picture than the one staring you in the face. Develop largesse of spirit. I think I said that right. Try to become aware of the great dance of life. Realize that even though you may be sitting in Los Angeles, there is also a New York, a moon, a solar system, a galaxy, and an infinite universe. Jump high, little friend. You will glimpse the sacred mountain. If Mouse is in your card spread, its medicine is telling you to scrutinize. Look at yourself and others carefully. Maybe that big hunk of cheese is sitting on a trigger that will spring you into a deadly trap. Maybe the cat is in the pantry waiting for you. Maybe someone to whom you have delegated authority, such as a doctor, a lawyer, or even a plumber, is not doing the job faithfully. The message is to see what is right before your eyes and to take action accordingly. So that is what they're trying to say. And I think maybe you've clicked on this because they're trying to gently get you to understand that somebody in your life is like maybe up to no good or not doing a job properly. But keep these affirmations in mind, these little cards. That's basically it. If you want to pick another one, feel free to. This is definitely one of those videos where you don't have to stick to one group if two are calling to you. But be in your truth. That's one of the overarching themes. And also, there's something you're not seeing. Definitely start trying to see the bigger picture if things are going haywire. But also, for some of you, scrutinize. Maybe there's somebody in your life that just not mean you well and you thought that they did. Whatever the situation is, start paying close attention. And if you would like further guidance on this, and maybe I can do a video, just let me know. Leave me a comment. I'd love to talk to you guys. But other than that, thank you so much, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Let's see what your message is. Emotions are running high. Okay, do you feel that way? The sword. Oh shit. Okay. Clarity. Companionship, self-love, health, intention. The universe is wanting you to put your intent in yourself, okay? Because I feel like emotions are running high with some people in your life. And if you fixate on that, it could upset the balance in this relationship. It could be that you need clarity on something, but the way to get this clarity is through focusing your intent on being the highest version of yourself, showing up as the highest version of yourself in these relationships during this time where emotions are running high. Thank you, universe, for helping me see beyond the limits of fear. Thank you for expanding my perception so that I can see what is the highest good. When I lean on faith of the universe, when I lean on, if I could just, when I lean on the faith of the universe, peace becomes real. I find deeper meaning in personal growth amid the discomfort. Through Through prayer and meditation, I create a ripple effect of peace in the world. All of these little affirmations are telling you to lean into it. Lean into it. Whatever this is, this stormy weather, lean into that and feel that. And you can use these high running emotions. I feel like maybe you've been feeling personally attacked a lot lately, and I'm not trying to discredit that, but I am saying use that. This sword here is about striking with while the iron is hot, or like lightning coming in. We have the dark side represented here, and we have the light side represented here. Are you guys okay? Like, my energy is so like chaotic right now, and this is representative of that as well. But it's sort of saying create something, okay? And also you're in a time where you can go back and forth, like do some shadow work. Oh yes, do some shadow work, do some light work, but you got to do the shadow work first. I mean, not necessarily, you can do light work first, but whatever, do both. Okay, and we have compassion. Have some compassion for yourself, okay? Lean on your friends. I feel like this is saying, you know, unless that's, you know, sort of what's happening if it's with your friendships, but have some compassion for yourself and the other people in your life, whatever's happening right now. And this is a general reading, so I'm not going to spend too much time diving into that whole thing, because again, it's different for everybody. But whatever your situation is, there's just emotions all over the place for whatever reason. So try to see compassion on both sides. Now, y'all fucking chewed me up and spat me out the other day whenever I said something about have compassion and like they didn't mean to hurt you in that call an ambulance reading. If they were a fucking shit show of a person, then okay, don't have compassion. Just walk away. Maybe click another number. I'm not speaking to most of you, but like there's always one person that's got some weird ass shit to say. Keep it to yourself. Or don't. I know I can't stop you, but what I am saying is, I'm obviously not saying if someone fucking beat you and tried to drown you or whatever to show them compassion. Though technically, if you want to get really fucking real, that's the point, okay? To show compassion to each and every person. I digress. Not everybody's ready for that. And the only thing worse than not being that version of yourself is scaring yourself into being that version of yourself. Anyways, compassion if you can. We have the butterfly, which I'm going to read more about. Dance with life. Ground. Definitely do some grounding. The universe is going to show up for you, and it's also going to help. You honestly could be having hormonal issues. Like maybe some of you are going through menopause, or maybe some of you guys aren't having regular periods. And the universe is going to show up for you and help balance that out if you do some grounding work. Go outside, put your feet in the earth. Like go like in a, you know, secluded area where you can be naked outside. Put your butthole in the sun. I'm telling you, that shit works wonders. Space. Give yourself the space to work through this, okay? And that space and really working with this chaotic energy is what's going to bring you clarity on your situation. And then we have easy. Let it flow. Don't try to make it this huge task. Try and have fun with. I know that's so much harder to do than it is for me to sit here and say, but loosen that grip on trying to manage the chaos and sort of let the universe do that for you. That's what all of these cards were about, all the ones that I pulled from this deck. So I'm going to read these. These are medicine cards. I do have a tinge of Native American in me, but not enough for me to not do these the due diligence of just reading it from the book. I don't want to get my white people shit in there. So let's see. This is your butterfly medicine. This is what's here to guide you. The power that butterfly brings to us is akin to the air. It is the mind and the ability to know the mind or to change it. It is the art of transformation. To use butterfly medicine, you must astutely observe your position in the cycle of that cycle word again. I feel like it's, for some of you, a lot of you, it's hormonal or having to do with your cycle. Like butterfly, you are always at a certain station in your life activities. You may be at the egg stage, which is the beginning of all things. This is the stage at which an idea is born but has not yet become a reality. The larva stage is the point at which you decide to create the I think it might be raining. I can't tell. To create the idea in the physical world. The cocoon stage involves going within, doing or developing your project, idea, or aspect of your personality. The final stage of transformation is the leaving of the chrysalis and birth. The last step involves sharing the colors and joy of your creation. You guys are meant to create something with all of this. If you look closely at the butterfly, If you look closely at what the butterfly is trying to teach you, you will realize that it is a never-ending cycle of self-transformation. The way to discern where you are in this cycle is to ask yourself, 1, is this the egg stage? Is it just a thought or an idea? 2, is this the larva stage? Do I need to make a decision? 3, is this the cocoon stage? Am I developing and doing something to make my idea a reality? 4, is this the birth stage? Am I sharing my completed idea? By asking yourself these questions, you will discover how butterfly is relating to you at this moment. When you understand where you are, the symbol can teach you what to do next to continue the cycle of self-train. Y'all are not okay. Excuse me. I cannot speak, and I'm like, my voice is going crazy. If you have found you're okay. Oh, that sounded rude. I just meant like I can feel like what's happening, the chaos. Anyways, okay, let's just go back because what the heck. If you have found the position through which you are cycling, you will see the creativity of the butterfly. Using the air or mental powers of this medicine is done with ease. Oh my God, man, I love the universe. We have easy. As an example, if you have been feeling, isn't that a sign of stress and exhaustion, like not being able to get your words out? If you've been feeling exhausted and have asked how to heal your fatigue, take notice of the colors you have been drawn to recently. Does your body feel better in green? Could this mean that you need to eat more vegetables? Green vegetables? This type of thinking is an inspiration from butterfly medicine. Butterfly can give you clarity to your mental process, help you organize the project you're undertaking, okay, definitely raining, and assist you in finding the next step for your personal life or career. The main message to be obtained from drawing the symbol is that you are ready to undergo some type of transformation. To discern what your next move is, use the butterfly spread. I think the butterfly spread is a thing in here. If you guys want to book a private reading, then we could, cater your reading to the butterfly spread if you're interested in that. But yeah, I feel like this transformation is diving into shadow work. If you don't know what that is, that'd be a good thing to look up. Oh my God, I just noticed all the butterflies on here as well. Okay, well, that is all that I have for you guys right now. Thank you so much for letting me read your cards, and I do hope that I will see you in the next one. Group number 3, and it has started raining, and I'm sitting right by my window, and it's some slanted rain. So I'm so sorry if you hear that. But let's see your little love message from the universe. We have prosperity lies ahead, the mystic, ooh, ambition, striving, change, challenges, forgiveness. Okay, first, before I continue, you guys are like wanting to work on something, working towards a goal, and the universe is saying, like, do that. And maybe it's been something that, like, maybe you haven't exactly had a lot of success with, or maybe you've made some missteps, and the universe is saying, like, forgive yourself for those. Or maybe you are holding a burden that's getting in the way, blocking this abundance, and you have to change into this. Look, we have butterflies here and here. Now, the mystic, this talks about, like, seeing into the future. Everything that comes to mind when you hear the word the mystic, very psychic. You know that this is going to work out. There's something blocking you though, but when you complete this change and you let this burden go, when you forgive yourself or somebody else, that is when, and again, oh my God, ever since the other day, I get so nervous about saying that. If the person did something horrible, awful to you, I understand. Forgive them for yourself, okay? Not because they deserve it, for you. But the universe saying this is all going to work out. You just kind of have to, like, I love the quote, jump first and grow your wings on the way down, because that's kind of what I'm getting here. It's also saying don't strive too hard. I feel like you're making it a little bit harder than it needs to be. So that's all that's coming out right now. Let's see. Joy is the ultimate creator. Make sure you're staying in a high vibrational state. There's a stream of love supporting my dreams. Yes, you have a dream or a goal or something, and the universe is giving you a freaking green light to the max. Happiness is my birthright. Why are you afraid of your success? Why do you feel guilty about this succeeding? That's some shadow work you need to do. Okay. When I lean on certainty and faith, I change my mind about the world I see. Definitely some shadow work. Okay. Purity. Yes, I feel like this is pure. Like, you're tricking yourself into thinking that you're being greedy or that your intentions aren't right, but I feel like that's your ego trying to stop you from really stepping into your power and having this success for yourself, because the ego wants us to worship it, right? And if you lean into the universe and do what makes you happy, because happiness is your birthright, the ego is going to lose its grip on you. So it's just a mind trick. We also have Council of Light, Divine Orchestration, Helpers in the Cell Realms. Oh my God. They're all like yelling at you, like, do it. Like, just stop. I mean, fiddle farting. I've never said that word in my life. Oh my God. Some of you must have like old timers for you guys. Dilly-dallying, pussyfooting, whatever you want to say. Stop doing that. Don't procrastinate. Like, don't try to tell yourself, like, you know, this isn't gonna work. You are gonna have challenges. And I feel like that's stopping some of you. Like, oh, this is tough. This is like, there's too many challenges. It must be a sign. That's not a sign. Challenges happen. The hell? You're gonna have challenges no matter what you do. So you might as well have challenges that you don't mind working through to reach your goals, right? And then we have compassion, masculine, and love. I feel like a good dose of masculine energy, either you or that, or tapping into the masculine energy is going to help you have that like go get it attitude. Not that women don't have that too, but there is masculine and feminine energy. Okay. And lead with love in this project, and have some compassion. Again, this goes to this and this. This is what's blocking you. Now, I do have just a tidbit of Native American in me, but these are medicine cards. I certainly have not done my due diligence to research that about myself. So I'm going to read you from the book because they're like legitimate medicine cards, and I don't want to put my white person shit into it by trying to use my intuition, because these are like, I am so sorry about that. My storage cut off and I had to delete the last video that I had set in my phone. Okay, so squirrel. Gathering. Squirrel. You have gathered nuts by the score, exactly predicting if you'll need more. Teach me to take no more than I need, trusting great mystery to harvest the seed. Squirrel teaches you to plan ahead for the winter when the trees are bare and the nuts have long disappeared. Squirrel medicine can come in many forms, as this furry creature is very diverse in nature. The erratic behavior of squirrel has bested many a forlorn hunter, and it is thus stands to reason that there are benefits to being able to circle a branch at lightning speed. This erratic behavior of squirrel can also get nerve-wracking if you are dealing with persons who have squirrel medicine. Trying to calm them down enough to accomplish something may drive you nuts. The gathering power of squirrel medicine. I cannot read. I'm so sorry. Group number 2 was like, their energy was scattered, and I still am having a hard time spitting my words out. The gathering power of squirrel medicine is a great gift. It teaches you how to gather and store your energy for times of need. It teaches you to reserve something for future use, whether it be a judgment, an opinion, a savings account, candles, or extra food. To put it in a nutshell, squirrel is the Boy Scout of the animal kingdom, always prepared. Oh, that makes sense with that masculine energy. Oh, duh! It's all coming together. Sorry, where were we at? In today's world of changing times and fortunes, it is the wise person who prepares for the future. Our prophecies have all spoken of the end of the millennium and changes to come. Squirrel is a friendly medicine to have in light of possible future rainy days. Its message is to be prepared, but not to go nuts with it. Love yourself enough to gather the goods that will meet your needs in times of scarcity, even if that time never comes. If squirrel has scurried into your cards today, God, I'm so sorry. It may be that you are being told to honor your future by readying yourself for change. The message could be to lighten your load if you have gathered too many things that do not serve you. These things can include thoughts, worries, pressures, stresses, or gadgets that have been broken for years. In understanding the balance involved in gathering, you need to look at the idea of circulating the stock of what you have gathered. Call the nearest thrift store and give the gadgets to someone who can benefit from them. If something no longer grows corn for you, then it's time to let it go. Squirrel has another lesson which can aid you if you observe what is obvious and which can prepare you for anything. It has to do with the safe place in which to put your gatherings. This safe place is an untroubled heart and mind, and that which is gathered to put in this place is wisdom and care. I am starting that over. I am so sorry. We're here, by the way, if you just want to fucking mute me. The safe place is an untroubled heart and mind, and that which is gathered to put in this place is wisdom and caring. The energies gathered will set your mind and heart free, so that you will know that all will be taken care of in its own time. Apply this to your fears about the future, and they will vanish. So, that is all that I have for you guys. I hope that you enjoyed. The universe is behind you and supporting you like 1000% on this one, you guys. Trust that. Do not be afraid of failure. Just prepare for the challenges. You know, maybe before you fully take off with, you know, if it's a business full time, just have you a savings cushion in the bank or whatever your specific situation may be. Yes, you have the green light. Just prepare for, you know, a little sitch, you know, and no big deal. It may never happen, but you being prepared And you knowing that you have that cushion is going to help you have the confidence to go through with this. So that is all. Thank you so much. And I hope that I will see you in the next one. Group number 4, let's see what your love message is from the universe. We have hold your vision, the Jinn, compassion. That has come up in absolutely every group. Make it God's, spaciousness, direction, sanctuary. I create mindful moments throughout the day, reminding myself that I am love and miracles are natural. I feel like you're waiting on a miracle, or you're waiting on something to happen that doesn't look like it's going to happen. You're praying for something, or you're hoping for an outcome. Hold your vision on that. This is a situation where the universe is saying you're going to have to manifest, and you're going to have to let us help you do it. We have make it God's. Okay. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever feelings live below the triggers. I'm unapologetic about what I desire and trust that what I focus on will grow. Again, there's some sort of outcome you're hoping for, and it's going to be so vastly different for each and every one of you. But whatever this desired outcome is achievable, you guys, okay? You just have to trust. My faith has the power to turn trauma into healing, conflict into growth, and fear into love. So if you are dealing with a trauma that you're hoping to heal, that's still a desired outcome that you're hoping for, okay? So I know that may on its nose not seem like that could be applicable for every situation, but whatever your desired outcome is, wherever you want to be. Enchantment. Oh, okay. We have owl medicine. The ever unfolding rose, cracked opening. It's happening for you. Cracked opening. Y'all, I'm so sorry. Let me just disclaim this now. I can't read for shit and I can't speak for shit. There's some sort of weird, funky energy in group number 2. I can't I can barely speak half the time anyways, but it's like extra bad today. Anyways, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Fear, sharp, silence. Whoa. Oh my goodness. Okay, I think with this group, I'm going to start with this. Now, I do have a teeny tiny bit of Native American in me. I certainly haven't done my due diligence in researching that, so I'm going to read these because these are medicine cards straight from the book, because I don't want to get my white people funk all up in it, trying to just use my intuition. I want to do it justice. You know what I mean? That's what I was saying I can't read. If you want to pause now, I will hold the book up, because I'm telling you, I'm going to stutter and mess up a million times. You can just mute me for a while and read with me. Oh, deception. Somebody's deceiving you. Is somebody trying to keep you silent? Are you hoping that the truth comes out? Maybe that's what's happening. For some of you, that's what's going to happen. Y'all hold your vision that this is gonna work out in your favor. Okay. Owl magic, omens, time and space. Does the truth emerge? Casting out deception, silent fight. Look, oh my gosh. Almost every single one of these groups, when I've pulled a key card, it's been something major in this book. That's so cool. All right. Owl medicine is symbolically associated with clairvoyance, astral projection, and magic, both black and white. Owl is called night eagle on several medicine wheels used by, oh my dear... Meridian teachers. Traditionally, owl sits in the east, the place of illumination. Since time immemorial, okay, humanity has been afraid of the night, the dark, and the unseen, waiting fearfully for the first crack of morning light. Conversely, night is owl's friend. Owl hunts its prey at night. Not only can owl see in the dark, it can also accurately pinpoint and identify any sound. This gives it a great advantage when seeking food. Owls are the night hunters. Some native people are fearful of owl and call its feathers deceiver feathers. An owl feather is silent. You cannot hear owl when it flies, but its prey definitely knows when it strikes. Oh, sharp. Look at that. Oh my gosh. For its beak and talons are razor sharp. Did we not pick out sharp? This is crazy. I've never used these medicine cards in conjunction with these keyword cards that I've made, but that is wild. Okay. Owl is oftentimes the medicine of sorcerers and witches. If owl is your medicine, you will be drawn to magical practices and perhaps explore the dark arts. You should resist any temptation to practice black magic or any art that takes energy away from another person or being. If you have owl medicine, these night birds will have a tendency to collect around you even in daytime because they recognize recognize a kinship with you. Is it any wonder that in many cultures, owl is a symbol for wisdom? This is because owl can see that which others cannot, which is the essence of true wisdom. Where others are deceived, owl sees and knows what is there. Athena, the Greek goddess of wisdom, had a companion owl on her shoulder, which revealed unseen truths to her. Owl had the ability to light up Athena's blind side, enabling her to speak the whole truth as opposed to only a half-truth. If owl is in your personal medicine, no one can deceive you about what they are doing, no matter how they try to disguise or hide it from you. You may be a little frightening to be around, since so many people have ulterior motives, which you see right through. If you are unaware of your medicine power, you may take your keen insights and abilities for granted. Others never do. You may frighten them and reflect their blindness, for you cannot be fooled. Owl medicine people know more about an individual's inner life than that person knows about herself or himself. If you have pulled the owl card, you are being asked to use your powers of keen, silent observation to intuit some life situation. Owl is befriending you and aiding you in seeing the total truth. Owl can bring you messages in the night through dreams or meditation. So pay attention to those. Pay attention to the signals and omens. The truth always brings further enlightenment. So now that we've read this, let's really re-look at these, okay? Maybe you need to have space between you and somebody else, all right? I feel like a lot of you, there's a whole lot of stuff happening in this group, okay? So maybe that's why it's kind of hard to read the exact situation, but hold your vision. Those are the main things. It doesn't really matter what's happening. The messages are here regardless. Hold your vision. It's happening for you, not to you. Then we have the owl medicine, and then we have all of these little affirmation cards, which I'm going to go through. You can pause and reread them. But what's crazy here is don't be afraid. In fact, I feel like if you are dealing with a person or a situation, obviously a situation is not afraid of you, but that person might be afraid of you, but do whatever it is you're needing to do in silence. Don't be talking to your friends about it. Whatever it is, even if you're just trying to manifest something, don't be talking about this situation. I feel like if the advice of you need to talk to somebody about this was what you needed to hear, then that is what would be out here. But this is saying silence. Talk to the universe. Talk to God. This is a situation where, and again, this may not be the pile for you. I got my ass chewed up the other day, so I've been walking on eggshells about it. Someone took something very personally and it was just clearly not the pile for them, and I did feel bad, but at the same time, what the fuck? Maybe it's not your group, but obviously if you're being hurt, if you're being abused, if someone is hurting you, assaulting you, please tell somebody, get out of that situation. But in terms of manifesting something or keeping an eye on a coworker or whatever the situation is, just shut up about it. There's no need to talk about it. Give it to God, okay? Talk to the universe about it. Whatever you believe in, just make it between you and them. You don't need to involve everybody, because you're going to have to strike, right? Sharp and quickly. Or the situation's going to happen sharp and quickly if you can keep your mouth shut about it. Direction. Yes, ask the universe for direction. Don't be asking your friends, what should I do? You're the owl. The owl is here to help you. Use that wisdom. Pull from that wisdom. Don't run around asking a million people, what do I do? And if you've been talking to people or friends about this situation, now, for some of you, this is a negative situation. For some of you, you're just really excited about something and you're trying to manifest it. But if you're explaining your ideas and manifestations to a friend or whoever, if they don't believe you, that's putting their negative energy into your space. Also, it could cause doubt. If you were so excited about something and then you have somebody that you love and admire give you feedback I don't know if that's realistic or possible, you might know that yes it is, but it can still instill doubt in you. Okay, and then here we go. Miracles are natural. This outcome, for some of you, you need a miracle to happen in order to present this desired outcome, but that's natural. That's your natural state. Okay, compassion. As you pray each day for greater compassion, a new self is born, drawing new people and experiences. Dear Lord, help me feel ever deepening self-acceptance. May I see myself as you see me. And then we have enchantment, okay? This is all about alluring someone. Becoming so hypnotizing that they can't resist you. That's going to be really relevant for some of you. And this is basically saying you have this power. Again, this is a love note from the universe. Use that to your benefit. Use your charm. Use that. be enchanting. And then we have the gym. And I think I also want to grab the book for this one because, you know, sometimes I just use my intuition for readings, and sometimes, you know, the book will have like one. I just heard the literal weirdest fucking noise outside of my back door I've ever heard in my life, and I immediately got the creeps. Immediately. Anyways, I'm gonna find the gym because sometimes it's all about like one sentence. Oh, there we go. The diamond, the gold, the inner treasure. By the way, this is an amazing deck. And the book has so much stuff, so I'm going to read it all. There are infinite names for the gem. It is also known as the jewel, the star, the talent, the gift, the gold. One thing for certain is that it is found deep within a substance that is very much unlike it. For example, I'm so sorry. Just mute me. Just pause it and read for yourself. For example, a diamond in the rough. The gem always stands in contrast to its surroundings. You can't find it when you're among comforts and pleasantries. Precious stones develop slowly deep in the earth amid pressure and darkness. Discovering the gem requires a descent beneath the surface, where there is no definitive map. Yet the longing to touch the true gem within us is so strong that we cannot help but seek out its radiance. Your gem, like your destiny, is unlike any other in the entire world. Keep digging. So when light, which it was, which when dark is reversed, when light is upright. Unique, shining, generative, irreplaceable. This is a unique, shining person, okay? Use that charm. The moments of your life that glimmer are clues to where the gem resides. Don't covet the sparkling diamond of another. The gem is like a fingerprint, never to be repeated again. Find yours. We also have, in mythology, the diamond is often linked to the daemon, or inner light, that leads us toward our true self, our purpose, and our destiny. So, we also have Go Deeper, Legends of the Crystal Skulls, Leonard Cohen's Diamonds in the Mind. You might want to listen to that. And I don't know what that is, but if you Google it, I'm sure it'll come up. So, hold your freaking vision, okay? Find the gem. Shine. Be who you know. Again, be who you know. Be who you are. Know thyself. Become that version. Anyways, there's so many different ways this could be interpreted, but the message is still there. So I think that that's really the most important thing. I hope that you have gained something from this, and that it has helped you, and that you feel a little bit more, you know, loved by the universe. They're there for you. They got you. They're literally saying, you know, we have you, give it to us. And we're gonna imagine them as a sanctuary. Them, he, her, whatever. A sanctuary, and also your inner self. A sanctuary resides inside you no matter what is happening. And this inner temple beckons you to enter. Take a deep breath, enter, and sit down on the throne of your own heart. On this gym, right? Like, rest in that inner knowing while you're holding your vision, and while you are being steady in your convictions and waiting on this miracle to happen, okay? But in the meantime, shut your mouth. Don't go around talking about it. That is all. Thank you so much, and I hope that I will see you in the next one.